Mm-hmm. Hi, everyone. We have
Hi.
our friend Kathy on with us today.
Yes. I'm always happy to be here with you.
Yes, I'm always happy to have you on. Hold on. 'Cause I know my phone's going to start going because I like looking at it for the chat. Hi, Sharon, Sassy Frass, Stone Marble,
Marilyn,
Bridget, Mother 3,
Miss
Silver.
Candy, Oliva, Chris.
All right.
We've got some people I haven't met before. Hello, George.
Yeah, I think we have
That's
some
a
new ones
new
on
one.
too.
Hello, Earth Mama. Oh, Kelly, you found us. I was chatting with Kelly on Messenger a few minutes ago. I said, hey, I'm going to be on with you. Come join us.
Yeah. KS says she's from Cleveland. I'm nearby Cleveland, so we are close to each other. Hello. Hi, Miss Candy.
Who's from
Cleveland?
KS?
KS.
KS.
Hi, Chris. Elvira. I was telling Kathy, I was just doing some Reiki beforehand, and it was like almost like a vision quest a little bit. It was very shamanic feeling and going within, and it was in my third eye. I was going inside and was staring up at the sun and saw an eagle and a crow, and it was really interesting. So I'm interested to dive more into that.
Yeah, that strength, the wisdom,
Mm-hmm. But I feel very grounded from the experience, so I feel really good today.
Hello, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
Congratulations, Ron. I heard you're going to be doing a collab with Linda G soon. I have to let me know when that is. I'm flowing.
All right, everyone. Well, if you're not already subscribed to Kathy's channel, please do so. Her channel name's Kathy's Guided Light Tarot as of right now.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to do a channel name change, but I haven't done it yet. I'm just changing it to Golden.
And please like this video. I did change it for subscribers only for the chat. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please do so.
Yeah, I had got my first troll when I had like 75 subscribers. I was so excited to be trolled so soon.
I've had one on, I think, once on here. But
I just thought it was funny to be less than 100 and have a troll come in.
Right.
Because usually they're bots. It wasn't a bot, it was just a troll.
All right. I'm going to pull up our first question.
Okay. Hi, Silver.
Please make sure that if you're sending a question, try to do it in all caps with some hearts or something to catch my attention, because it is a little hard. I pull the questions as I see them, so hopefully we don't miss anybody's question.
I'm going to scroll up to the top and, okay, I see that. I'll lock my screen so I can help you out.
Mm-hmm. I watch on my computer screen, and then I try to keep updated with, I watch on my phone just to watch the chat, so.
Yeah, I watched for the response on the YouTube channel, because it's showing real time to the responses. It delays coming back to StreamYard. So I lock my StreamYard to the question that you're on, so that
then you start to lose it.
Yeah, so I can scroll down without them dropping off.
Right. I see a few questions, but
can you hear my husband in the background?
Just a little bit, but not too loud.
I'm gonna push my door shut. Okay.
All right. So Silver asked the first question, and she asked, will large corporations that outsource jobs overseas ever be punished? Intuitively, what I'm picking up on that is I don't feel like they're going to be punished per se, but I do feel like if people are going to do that, then they're going to get taxed at a heavier tax bracket. What do you pick up?
I have a very strong personal opinion about that. I'm thinking it's something that Biden is going to be addressing, though.
I think we're going to hear more about it too with all
Because
this
so
talk.
much has been outsourced overseas, and a lot of it's like our customer service, our financials and things like that, which puts us at a higher risk financially dealing. Those used to be entry-level starting jobs for people. I mean, when I was in college, I worked those kind of jobs, and they've all been outsourced now.
Right.
And that's how you got your foot in with the big companies. You got your foot in the door. You started at the bottom and you worked your way up. And those opportunities are gone. You sort of start lower mid-level now. And if you don't have a lot, you don't get that breadth of experience.
Yeah,
That
it's hard.
it makes it really difficult if you're just coming out of college. And yeah, they didn't pay great, but it was a foot in the door,
To
and
get
a
those
way
better
to,
paying jobs.
yeah, it was definitely a ladder.
Well, see, it's hard like that for me because all of my experiences all been in the restaurant and hospitality industry. So this time during the pandemic and everything like that, I was really unhappy in the restaurant industry, and I was looking to branch out. And it's really hard when you don't have that experience to do so.
Yeah.
Just get one of those new entry level jobs.
Yeah.
I'm also
when I started working, when I moved to California, I was having a hard time getting a job because of my work experience, and I was just
you were
needing a
overqualified.
job. I had been working for an insurance company as an underwriter, so I had too much experience for my area, and there wasn't a lot of jobs. And I'm like, I'd just be happy to have a secretary. Well, nobody wanted to hire me because they were afraid I was going to find a job someplace else. And they didn't want to bring me on, underpay me, and then me leave,
Right.
which I understand. And finally, I went into the county and just looked through the county, all the job listings in the county, and I put in for every job that I thought sounded interesting and took tests from entry level to jobs that were more suited to similar type of work that I was doing as an underwriter. And I did get on with the county. I ended up getting my paralegal license and working for child support services, and I loved it. I figured I was always my joke to myself, oh, I'll go to work for them. I can't collect my own child support, but I can collect other people's for them.
Right.
But yeah, and no, I really love that job though, and I worked there for 25 years, and I worked through the ladders, and I actually started in a call center. That's how I got on. I literally started at the bottom, and then with my accounting background, I got picked up as an auditor, and then from an auditor, I went into a caseworker position, and then I went into management. So yeah, it's a great way to get experience, but it was fun. Do you want to throw cards on this and see what we get in the cards?
If you want to, we can. I was also just going to say with this, I do feel like this is going to be coming up, and we're going to be hearing a lot more about large corporations outsourcing jobs, because I feel with all this talk on taxing corporations, we're going to hear of a lot of big companies threatening to move their businesses overseas. And as a result, I was kind of picking
I
up.
think that's how it's going to get addressed is corporations that are sending all their jobs out of country, paying them 10 cents on the dollar for labor. We are so dependent on China for so many manufacturing jobs now that used to be made, that when COVID hit, we couldn't even get medical supplies because we don't make them here in the US anymore.
Right. We don't make hardly
And
anything here except
I
for
think that
food.
that is something that in our infrastructure, they're going to really start
Mhm.
promoting this, getting manufacturing back up and running in the United States. Also, a lot of entrepreneurship with green energy and that those type of products are going to get a lot of backing from our government. But also bringing those manufactured jobs, making it in America. I don't know about you, but I'd rather pay $10 extra for a good quality T-shirt made in the United States than one coming from Indonesia that's made in a sweatshop
Right.
that falls apart in a season, you know.
I don't feel like everybody feels that way. Some people would rather have cheap stuff, but you know, nothing's built to last anymore, which is really unfortunate. You pay
Right.
all these top dollars for appliances
$1,400 for a
or
refrigerator
anything,
that
and
dies in 3 years. Yeah.
stuff's just not made to last anymore because it's so cheaply made. But I do feel that this will come up in the news because a lot of big businesses and large corporations are going to threaten to go overseas. And I feel strongly that companies that want to do so will be taxed and there will be tariffs on their goods to sell them in the United States. So
I think
I
there
don't
should be.
foresee that going well for them. But let's throw a few cards on it real briefly. All right.
I'm getting that, yes, this is something being discussed by Congress. You know, it's behind the scenes still. I get the Four of Wands, the Moon and the Four of Wands. I'm seeing this as, yeah, the White House is about this is a topic that is under concern is the outsourcing of jobs from overseas and stuff. There's going to be a lot of infighting about this between Congress, Senate, corporations, because by forcing those jobs back into the United States and giving us the opportunities for those jobs rather than outsourcing them at cheaper, yes, prices may go up. Salaries are going to have to be paid for them. One of Biden's goals, of my understanding, is living wages, reasonable wages for the work we do. And I think people are going to insist on being paid a decent wage for jobs. So yeah, it may cost more, but in the end, it's going to help the businesses. It's going to help the people here in the United States. And why should we be hiring all these, other countries to do the jobs and taking employment from our own people, so I think that we are going to get some balance in this. They're going to work something out. I got 2 twos too, and yeah, it's something that's going to be negotiated. There's going to be choices, but yeah, I do think that this is an issue that's going to be addressed, both on the entry level jobs as well as the manufacturing jobs. So what do they say? One of the companies for our arms, they're making batteries in China now. We don't even have access to the mines that make the batteries that we use in military equipment, things like that.
And microchips and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's all outsourced now. And I used to work in I worked as a purchasing agent for a computer companies for the components and parts in computer for like Intel and HP and places like that. I did the custom orders for all the internal parts for computers. And a lot of that used to be made in the United States. And no, it's all outsourced overseas now.
Yeah, everything like that. Car parts, everything.
Yeah, but we used to manufacture all the computer components here in the United States. So,
What deck are you using? Silver asked.
Oh, this is the
the Arcanum.
Yeah. Arcanum deck.
I didn't even recognize it from your picture because I guess I wasn't really paying attention.
This is
I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot. for my throw, which I don't use too often. It was my first tarot deck, but I don't know. The energy just hasn't felt right because I've used it for a lot of Trump readings, but it makes sense in this reading. So for my cards, what I got is the situation right now. I get the Eight of Cups. We're walking away from it. It's unsustainable having all those manufacturers and everything outsourced to other countries.
Yeah.
We do have a surprise, though. Good news with this Son of Cups. We above the reading, I have the Eight of Pentacles. We're working hard to get manufacturing back into our country, to get that craftsmanship back. With that, we're going to get a lot of money and good paying jobs. That could also be taxing the super rich. And we will return to the past with us being a great manufacturing nation again. At the bottom of the deck, real quick, I get yes, that they will be punished. Right now, we're in the planning stages of how we're going to accomplish this and get this done. But we do have change coming. There will be a transition with the death card. So
I think it's going to be a combination of taxation and also have to do with probably penalties for however many people I hire overseas. And
I heard tariffs. So I think they're going to add tariffs onto those companies.
I think it's going to be tied to how much employment they are giving away.
Yeah.
And taking away from our own nation.
All right. Well, thanks for the question, Silver. Next question is Rose Marie asks if she has psychic abilities. And that's an easy question to answer. That's a yes, we all do. But I feel like with Rose, you're I feel like you have clairvoyant skills.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's where your strength lies, being able to see things with your clairvoyantly.
Yeah, you get flashes of pictures, mental pictures, images.
I don't feel like it's a skill she's developed, but I think if you take the time to work on developing your skills, yeah, you do definitely. You're definitely very clairvoyant. I never really considered myself clairvoyant until I got my Reiki attunement, and now most of my information comes from clairvoyantly or claircognizance. Claircognizance is just like that knowing,
yeah,
and that feeling with the
I'm extremely claircognitive. I know things that I have no idea how I know them on topics that I know I've never studied. It's crazy. Yes, everybody does have ability. So there's a lot of the readers do have classes. One of the people, Kim Intuitive, interviewed Kim. What is it? Kim interviewed
Intuitive View and Debbie.
Intuitive View, yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah, they're doing classes, but Kim, if you go to her website, she also has some beginning classes that are recorded, and they're like, I think they were starting at anywhere between $25 and $40. Very inexpensive. She's a wonderful teacher, and she you might want to check those out. It's a great way to learn skills. If you're wanting to learn tarot, one of the things I always suggest is get yourself a Rider-Waite deck. Read the book on it, but don't focus on just what the book says. You want to learn to read intuitively. And one of the things I did when I was really getting into skill developing my tarot reading is I would watch other readers and I would listen to the questions, mute it, read what they were throwing and see what I was getting and write notes, then go back and replay it and listen to what they got and compare what I got to what they got. And that's when I realized, wow, I can really do this. you know, I can
Well, and
read.
it's helpful too. I feel like most readers read intuitively. There
Mm,
are some readers that are very like strict and what the card means and stuff like
mm,
that. But
mm.
a lot of readers, most of the readers that we all watch, read intuitively.
Very much
And
so.
I think that's a great way to actually pick up with the cards too, is by watching other readers. Then it's not so stressful of like, "Ooh, what's the meaning of this card again?"
Mm,
Just read it intuitively. Look at the picture. What are you drawn to in the picture?
mm.
That's how I use my intuition.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
little things will stick out to me, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, well this
I'm
makes."
yeah, and I'm very clairvoyant, clairaudient. I do all the clairs, but except for taste, I don't
Yeah, I
like
haven't
that.
done the taste.
Taste is
I
the
don't get a
one
lot of
that I smell
information
though. I do get
clear
smells.
hearing, but sometimes I do.
When I'm channeling, I will get smells, but
Yeah,
not
perfumes
just
and stuff
because
like
I'm
that too.
reading. Yeah, I'll get perfume. Oh, I always know when my mom or my dad come around, I'll smell my
Yeah,
dad's pipe. I'll smell my mom's perfume. Um, yeah, I get those, but yeah, you just have to watch for your little signs.
I was picking up that Rose is a lucid dreamer too. She has very
Yeah,
intuitive
I
dreams.
picked up on her dreaming. Very lucid dreamer. You should keep a dream journal if you don't already.
Yeah,
You're going to learn a lot about yourself keeping a dream journal. And I have a I do dream analysis. My mom taught me very young because I'm very much a psychic dreamer. And I used to have a lot of nightmares, and dreams aren't what they appear to be, is
mhm.
one thing. And
They're
nightmares
usually
are usually,
metaphoric.
yeah, they're very metaphoric, but nightmares tend to be obstacle dreams. And they're usually dreams that you're overcoming obstacles, not having obstacles. You've actually overcome them. Now, I don't know why it comes in as a nightmare versus, something, dreams aren't always literal. Um, Sometimes psychic dreams are, though. Sometimes you'll just
Yeah,
literally see something unfold in your dream that
and then you
happened.
have a deja vu too.
Yeah, yeah, and
And I
yeah,
would also say too, if you're looking to develop your gifts, Rose, especially being a lucid dreamer, um, the best time to meditate is when you first wake up and you're in that groggy state. That is the best time to ask your guides questions and see what's coming because your mind's very clear.
hmm
So I find that to be the easiest time. It's not always the most enjoyable because when I like to sleep and I don't like to think about stuff when I first wake up. But
and when you do that, if you're normally getting up at 7 in the morning because you have to be out the door by 8, if you start doing that, you'll want to set your alarm a little bit earlier so that
mhm, you'll have time to think of
because
see what comes to
sometimes
you.
when you first start meditating into and talking to your guides that early in the morning in a meditation, you may fall back asleep. So
That's true.
you want that backup alarm
And
because
have a
I
notebook by
would
your
do that
bed
because you
too,
get
so
a
that you
lot of
can write down
visual
what you're picking
information
up.
from your guides at that time in the morning because you're very, very open and you don't have all that noise in that. I know it's harder for me to meditate at night because my mind's moving 1,000 miles an hour
Yeah.
and slowing your mind down. But in the morning, your mind's clear. You're not thinking about everything that's happened in the day. You haven't listened to the news. You don't have all that clutter going on.
You're still partially in the astral world too, so I
Mhm.
think that has a lot to do with the connection.
Yeah.
Kelly asks what the future looks like for me in 2022. I feel something new's coming with your job, maybe a promotion or maybe a new job.
That baby's 2 years out, Kelly.
Oh,
I did a reading for I see every time I see her, she's going to have a daughter in a couple of years, which
mhm.
is funny because she'll be the only child in her family that ends up with a daughter. Um,
And
I
lots of
read
boys.
I read it for her about a year ago, Kelly. And I see her, she looks just like her. She's a beautiful baby. Um, and but I'm still feeling like she's a couple of years out still.
Rose says that she's clairaudient as well.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, I've actually, the more you work speaking with your guides, and when I first started noticing my guides talking to me and became very aware of it, it was almost like a whisper. And now when I talk to my guides, I can have a literal conversation with them and get an immediate response back. It's because I do it so often and I meditate so much, but I'm retired now and I don't have so much going on in my life that, I have more time for that, which gives me a little edge. And I practice it on a regular basis. I do a lot of meditative work, a lot of light work. So it's amazing. It's amazing what comes up. So what does your future look like for you in 2022? Your 2022 is going to be good.
Yeah, I feel it'll be a good year for it too.
A really good year.
It's funny, when I was meditating, I feel like there's a lot of celebration and stuff with family going on, and I got a card, the energy crossing it.
The underlying message on the deck is turning in. So what turning in means is you're looking at yourself introspectively, where you are spiritually, where you are in the world right now, where you're wanting to go, getting perspective on what's happening. This is a new deck I got. It's the Osha. Where's my box? I was looking for my box.
Is it the one that you were showing me earlier?
Also Zen Tarot. Yes, and it's a Buddha-based, really cool deck. I read the entire book just to get a feel for the cards, and then I started flipping through the cards, and I really like the way these cards feel. They have good energy on them. The first card I get is past lives. I'm feeling like you have influences coming in from your past lives that you brought forward with you in your current life that are going to influence where you're going in this next year. This comes in the way of experiences, strong experiences that you're bringing forward and experiencing, that you bring to the table. And with experiences, I get, the card is called Isolation, and this is a really this card doesn't mean isolating. What this card is, it's a face that's in ice, and the tear and colorful tears are coming from the face. And what the card represents is, it represents the release of emotions and energy, and it means coming forward, where as your tears are warm and they melt the ice and you break through. So it's a movement card of coming forward. So it's a forward moving card, even though it looks sort of grim and sad. It's really, the meaning of the card is very much the opposite of that, because as the face in the ice cries, it melts away the ice and it sets you free. Okay, the next card from that is Trust, and a beautiful image of somebody just floating from the sky and trusting that they're soaring, and also a movement card of floating and seeing your horizon. And then this card is called loneliness, but really what it is it's another card of looking within.
I get that in my cards too.
This is equivalent to like the hermit card, where he's holding the light, and you're seeing the light within yourself, and it's leading you on a new path. So it's an introspective card of breaking out of your loneliness and trusting the path that you're moving forward on. It's a guidance type card. You're being guided to an area. And the final card I get is called Understanding, and I love this card. It's a picture of birds that are breaking out of a cage in their first flight. So I'm seeing this as an upward, the birds flying up into the air. And what do you do when you fly up? You rise up to the occasion. So I think this is going to be a forward moving year. You're going to have a lot of introspective. You're bringing things forward from your past life that's going to influence the direction you're going in. You're breaking through that ice and shedding boundaries, and you're going to begin to fly and rise up. So yeah, I do see this as a very good year. You're going to be moving forward. You're going to be progressing ahead, and I do feel like it is work related. It's not just work though. It's worse interpersonal life. You're going to be on a really good upward movement year, a positive movement year. So I like these cards. They have neat energy.
Well, I don't know if this is coming this year, but I definitely feel a new addition to the family, like you were saying. Kelly, your year in 2022, it's going to be fun and exciting. With this Page of Wands, there's a lot of enthusiasm and creative and passionate energy. It also feels like it's going to be a good year for your finances, but I think you're going to be reprioritizing and focusing a lot of your time on family as well. That's where I'm kind of getting in with the kid too. Although I agree with you, I feel like it's not next year, but the following year. I see a lot of positive changes and transitions with this death card. I don't feel it's physical death. I feel a lot of changes, but they feel really good, and a lot of good changes that you're really enthusiastic about and really passionate about. I get that with this Queen of Wands in the past as well. It could be a mother figure I'm feeling too with that card. I don't know, maybe reconnecting or spending some more time with mom. I definitely agree with going within and doing that introspective work that Kathy was saying, because above I get the Page of Cups and the Seven of Wands in the future. So I feel like 2022, you're going to be doing a lot of meditation, manifesting, going within and doing a lot of reflective healing work for yourself. And yeah, I don't know why this little solar plexus dot in there was catching my eye too. And I feel like that's a baby coming. So
watch out.
I don't know, I was pulled to the belly. But blessings to you, Kelly. I think you're going to have a great year next year.
Yes, and keep in touch with us and let us know.
Yeah.
How things are going. Come in anytime and let us know.
Yeah, of course.
Say hi to Snow Wolf, just joined us.
Hi, Snow Wolf.
And hello to anybody else we've also missed. Hi, Connie D.
Thank you, George. I'm working on it. I just have some family and personal stuff that I'm going through that's been kind of heavy for me, but I'm not really sure who's watching
We've both
this.
been
So
sort of having a little bit of crazy personal home stuff going on.
I'm not sure who's watching this, so it's not something I'd like to share on here.
Yeah.
Some people know what's going on, so. But I feel better and more grounded, so I'm working through it.
Yeah, most everybody in the room knows my husband just had back surgery, and it's
Kelly found out she was pregnant yesterday.
Kelly found out she's pregnant.
She said, so I just found out yesterday I was pregnant.
Oh, see, I was still seeing it out a little bit. It's a girl, Kelly.
I was feeling girl energy with my Page of Cups. I feel like it's gonna probably be a water sign, so maybe Cancer.
Yeah, I'm thinking Cancer. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
Around that time period, so congratulations.
So when you do you know yet? Well, I'm sure she knows. She's found out. 3 months.
Right. Well, Ellen R. asked, she says that her father came to her in a dream. Was there a significance to that? I'm assuming that your father's on the other side, Ellen. I don't know if you're still with us.
Anytime a loved one that's crossed over has come to you in a dream, it's real. They're actually visiting you.
Yeah.
It's a true visitation.
A lot of times it's just to see you and catch up and send you messages.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, absolutely.
To let you know that they're there.
There's always kind of some kind of significance of that.
So pay attention to what's going on with your communication with your father in your dream, because that's...
Yeah, her father is on the other side.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I'll throw a card and see what the message was that he was trying to share with you, Ellen.
Yeah, I think I want to throw a traditional card, though.
What was your father's name, Ellen? That'll help me connect a little bit better. He didn't say anything. Well, he was probably just visiting you, but...
Could you share his first name with us? Matthew.
Matthew, okay.
Oh, okay.
Miss Candy, I have a caramel brulee latte from Starbucks.
You didn't bring me one?
I didn't. I didn't think it would ship very well, friend.
Yeah.
Hi, Sheila. Me and Sheila have a live stream that we just planned today on Thursday. I'm looking forward to that. I was going to say, Kathy, that
want to read with.
I had a fun time reading with you and Sheila and Sharon on Sunday.
Yeah. I like it. I like reading with Sheila. And if you're not subscribed to Sheila's channel, please do. Sheila Inquisitive Tarot.
Yeah, she's a great reader.
She's a really good reader. And we're just one big family.
Yes, I'm sure we will all do it again at some point, Sheila. That was fun.
Yeah, my door's always open, so.
Ellen, did your father, was he suffering through something towards the end? I don't feel like it. I feel like it's something he had for a while. Wasn't sure if it was cancer or something similar to that. Feels like it was something that he was struggling with for a while. He wants you to know that he's no longer in any pain. And he wants you to know that it was his time to go. It was his time to go home.
very much at
He had
peace.
heart problems. Okay. And he wants you to remember him by the happy memories that you two shared. So I feel like it was a visitation just to see you. It was definitely very real. He wants you to know that he loves you so much and that he's always with you and helping to guide you from the other side.
There's my guide card right in the center of my reading. Yes, his passing was very difficult for him. It was very hard for him to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a fight, but he did move to higher ground. He's with Source now, but he wants you to know he's here guiding you through your life and lighting your path. You're surrounded by angels, and he's very, very proud of you. And he just wanted you to know that he's with you, and that's why he's coming forward in the dreams. He says, you're very successful, and that makes him very proud. He sees you as the Queen of Pentacles. So any direction you go to, you're going to have success. And he will help guide you through that, him and your angel.
I feel Ellen didn't have the best relationship with her dad after reading her comment.
Yeah, he's currently standing in light, though, because I'm seeing like the sun shining behind him. Realize that when people cross over, that who they were here is very different than what they experience on the other side. They get clarity of what happened in this life, the mistakes.
You lose that ego too.
Yes,
and that hardens people. Yeah.
And you become aware of things you've done wrong, wrong choices and all that. And you learn to love and to forgive, not only ask for forgiveness for those that you may have hurt, but also to forgive yourself for the actions that you took, to heal, so that because it is part of the lessons of
she said life. That she forgave him.
Yeah. And that's really important to be able to forgive for anything that was wrong between you. But he is there guiding you now. He loves you very much, and he sees you as a very strong person, and you will be successful with all the strength you carry with you. So.
It was picking up while you were talking too. I felt like he may have been a veteran, and I feel like he had a very hard childhood that was really hard for him, and so
yeah, he
wasn't always the nicest.
Picking up on that part of him.
But if that didn't resonate with you, I'm kind of feeling like remember him as you saw him in your dream, because like Kathy was saying, you might not have had a whole lot of good memories from your past with him, but when we transition, we are all love and light on the other side. So we get out of that ego state that we experience in our physical body. So there's not any of that negativity on the other side. So
yeah.
All right. Well, blessings to you, Ellen.
So when I first read the question, Ellen Quinlan's father came forward. That's why I was like, no, that's not Ellen. That's not the right Ellen. That's why I needed his
Right.
name. And then he's standing there next to him.
Yeah, she said that she thought he had a tough childhood. Thinking about that helped me forgive him. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Sassy Frass asks, I'm thinking of moving to Colorado. Will it be a good move to do that, and which month would it be best to move?
I heard yes. You'll enjoy Colorado.
I heard October too. So
I did not hear a month.
I
I
heard
heard
October.
pull the Lenormand for a month. Let's see. Wait.
I'm gonna ask my
The Lenormand's the only way I can get any kind of dating.
It's really hard with to do time frames. The energy is so uncertain, and especially when you're receiving your stuff from your guides. There's really not a concept of time on the other side. It's very different than.
But the Lenormand deck actually have seasons and dates attached to the cards as part of the reading, and it'll be an approximate.
Yeah, sometime
I'll
around
either get a season or the number of months, weeks, years type reading. I'm hearing that you're going to love Colorado, though. You're going to love the environment and the people and the climate.
All right. Well, I got a yes to you moving to Colorado. And when I asked if you'd be moving in October, it said yes, but the energy wasn't full swinging like it was for the move. So I feel it'll be sometime around October.
I'm going to see the number on my card.
10. So that's October.
And it's late in the season.
Yeah, I feel sometime in the fall for sure.
Yeah, and this is after the harvest.
Harvest, yeah.
Yeah, which would be October. So
I think you'll be really happy in Colorado. I see you really enjoying it there.
Yeah, I think you're going to find work, institute. This is a tower card, and Lenormand, the tower is institutions, companies. So it's probably your employment. I don't know what you do for a living, but wherever you decide to work or do for a living, it's going to bridge your finances. So, fish is money. It's your finances. It's abundance. So whatever work you do is going to be tied in financially good for you. So this is going to be a good financial move, and it looks like you're going in. You're contracting in your position. It's going to be something you really enjoy doing.
I feel like that's signing contracts for the move, the house.
Yeah, maybe contract for a house or an apartment. Your institute could be. This could also represent apartments that you go into, some kind of housing or a condo property. But yeah, it's going to be a wonderful bridge in your life, though. Financially, environmentally, you're going to do well there. You're not going to regret moving.
I feel like if I had anywhere, like if I could move anywhere in the United States, I feel like I would probably move to Colorado or Arizona. It just is really beautiful out west in that area.
Yeah. I'm getting love, travel, the woman, that's you. You're going to have choices, a lot of community. So, yeah, you're going to really enjoy the whole atmosphere of living there. You're going to travel a lot. It could be just seeing the countryside, or it could be actually traveling for work. Like I said, I don't know what you do for a living, but you're going to have lots of opportunities, a lot of social gatherings,
Make a
or
lot of friends.
a lot of friends working in the public. And love. This could be a love relationship, or
I wasn't sure. I was kind of picking up. I didn't feel like it was super strong, but I felt like she might have some family that lives out in the area.
yeah. Or you'll be finding love when you get there if
Could
you're
be that
single.
too. If you're single, yeah.
Yeah. And that person, if I'm breaking the cards out in a reading, you'll meet somebody in the public, and that represents you.
Nice.
So you'll meet them in a public setting. That does not mean bar hopping. I always say, don't shop for your mate in a bar.
I won't say where I met my husband at. It's not very romantic, so.
I met my husband in
It was not a bar, though. I don't know if it was much better. It was an app, but.
I met my husband at a restaurant through mutual friends. In fact, his business partner and I were friends, and he would come and go all the time. And he actually dated a friend of mine before we started dating. And I don't date my friends' boyfriends. And when I had discovered he was interested in me, I asked her if he asked me out, would it bother her? And she's like, "Oh no, you guys would be perfect for each other."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, And then he did eventually get up the nerve to ask me out. I was just that cute little redhead he kept running into.
She says, "Thank you for the reading. I'll be moving in with my daughter and her family. I'm retired, but work for supplemental income."
Yeah, I think you're gonna love it there. That's probably why you're going to be doing some traveling and stuff. It's probably your retirement. It's probably gonna be a combination of doing a little traveling and some hiking and seeing the countryside. Colorado.
Yeah, I definitely saw spending some time out in nature.
Yeah.
Rose says, "Kevin, your voice is so soothing. I can't stand to listen to myself on replay, but I have been told that I have angelic resonance in my voice before."
Yes, you do. And you really should be doing meditation videos too, Kevin.
Yeah, I've been told that as well.
You and Jay, who also has like a buttery voice. That would be Herc 213. Yeah. He's a friend of ours.
He was on with us on here. Yeah.
If you're not subscribed to Herc, please go look at HERC 213. And he does readings, and he's a yoga instructor, and he's just a sweetheart.
He was on with us on my channel.
Yeah, he's been on both our channels, and he's I started a practice group about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, with Sharon Lee, Lisa Smith, Ron Unconditional Love, and I, and Herc, and we did a practice group and became wonderful friends. And Debbie had mentored us. Debbie Free Spirit had mentored us, and Karen Sage Healer, and we had a really good time, and we learned so much together. And we all have broke out and started our own YouTube channels. So, and we're all just a great big family. We all read together, and
yeah, Jay's great. I love how he reads oracle cards and how he really connects.
He does the most amazing oracle card readings I have ever seen. And
him and Sonia are really good at oracle.
Yeah. And I think he's been working with Sonia on reading the oracles, doing the layered oracle readings. But he reads oracle cards like the rest of us read tarot cards. He can do layers of them and just get fantastic readings out of them. And I do believe he does private readings too. So if you're ever interested in an oracle reading, Jay's your man. He does an absolutely wonderful job.
All right, Sassy Frass. Well, blessings to you. I think the move's going to be really great, and you're going to be really happy. Feeling fall.
Frass, I love your name.
All right. So I know that we've read for KS before. I've read for her a few times about her cruise. But she says, a 75-year-old friend wants to join me on a Europe cruise, in 2023. I remember we said that we saw her going on the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
So there's lots of walking. Can she handle it? I feel she can handle it.
Yes, she can handle it. I mean, you're not going to be trekking as fast as you would like, but, you know, a slow stroll, you can enjoy Europe.
KS, if you're still on, send your friend's name. I'm going to ask my pendulum. But I feel intuitively, I think she can handle it.
Yeah.
It'll be maybe a little bit slower moving than maybe what she would like, but I think she'll be able to handle it. Sandy. Her name is Sandy.
Oh, you guys are going to have lots of fun.
And Pendulum says yes, she can handle it. I'm going to ask if she's going to go with you. Yeah, I think they're going to have a blast. I would love to go to Europe. That sounds like so much fun.
I'm kidding. You guys are going to chat. The birds are our communications. And you're going to enjoy the public, the parks, the churches, you're going to hit all the major tourist spots. You're actually going to feel like children together. In wonderment of the environment, really enjoy yourself. I'm hearing stick to an agenda of, plan out what you want to see and take your time, go through and target, okay, today we're going to focus on this rather than racing from place to place to place to place to place all in one day. Organize your trip so that you're going to one destination place and planning your day around what's around that destination so that you can enjoy each site and area in its entirety rather than trying to hit 10 museums in 5 days, I think that's going to make your trip go well. It's going to be a great use of your time. And don't rush. Enjoy it. Enjoy the environment, all the sites. But yeah, I would organize. I would get together and decide, what sites that you want to visit each day. If you're not going with a tour group or something like that. And decide what's the most important places you want to see while you're there together, and how you want to spend your time, and maybe little cafes and places to eat, and you line your day up that way, and you're gonna have a lot of fun though. You guys really enjoy each other's company. Do this. You won't regret that. So, have fun, and Kevin and I would like to go with you.
She said she's told us to join her. I wish I could.
Yeah, I wish
I really want to go to the Amalfi Coast in Italy. That's where I would go, I think, if I could go to Europe.
Yeah. Actually,
I asked,
the destination I would love to go on a cruise. I'd like to go to do the Alaskan cruises. Always wanted to do that, but as a country, I would love to see is my heritage is Irish and Scottish, and I would love to be able to go to Scotland and Ireland both. And I think I want to drag my daughter with me because and my granddaughters and my grandchildren, because their whole family's from Ireland. My son-in-law is first generation American, and his whole family's in Ireland, except for his mom and dad, but the rest of his family is in Ireland. So I think it would be really fun. And my daughter's been a couple of times now and had a blast. So.
Well, KS, I did ask my pendulum if she could handle all the walking, and I got yes. And then I asked if she'd be joining you. I got a yes. You're coming across as the Queen of Cups in this reading, and I definitely feel that nervousness and anxiousness about your friend if she can handle it. But she's a lot stronger than she appears with the Strength card. I agree with Kathy. I'm getting the Hermit, so really go within. Really plan all the sites that you want to see and the attractions. I get the Two of Pentacles, so make sure that your finances are in order. But also on this card, we have the boats in the background too.
That's also balance.
Yeah.
It's saying balance things out as you're going. Balance your finances. Balance your whole trip.
But I'm seeing it with the ships in the background too. That
right.
they will go on the cruise. You're gonna celebrate, have a ball, and have a blast. And then I get the Four of Pentacles too. So Spirit is saying just be mindful of what you can afford. But I see you guys having a fun time.
Yeah.
So
I'm envious. Maybe after we sell out. I don't know. I keep on seeing a riverboat cruise. Like up the Ohio River or the Mississippi. I keep on thinking that a group of us are all of us readers that are friends are all going to get together and do something like that. Inexpensive, and because we all know each other, but we have never all met in person. I would love to meet everybody in person. Although you and I are going to be neighbors soon.
Well, we won't be neighbors, but we'll be much closer.
Yeah, within a couple hours of each other. Close enough.
I think, KS, I was picking up too, that I think it's a good thing that you decided to go on a cruise rather than go across Europe, like by train or whatever. Because I think with the cruise being on the boat and stuff like that, she's going to have time to relax in between ports and all that. All right.
And there's so much to do on the cruise ships too. You'll really have a good time.
Yeah. Chris Cochran asks, do you see a safe and pleasant trip for my brother and sister? Are they coming to stay for the holidays?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to define that. I'm sorry about that. My phone is
Oh, you're
ringing.
fine.
My computer. I don't see my phone in here. Oh, here it is.
Chris, is your family traveling for the holidays? Are they coming to stay with you? I feel they're going to be safe wherever they go. Oh, they're going to Hawaii. Nice.
Okay, as said, she said 2 days in France, 3 days in Greece and Spain. Great food. Wow. That sounds, I want to go on that trip.
My husband really wants to go to France. I really want to go to Italy. But my husband doesn't like to go on vacation, so I guess we'll see whenever that ends up happening. But I wouldn't mind going to Paris and
I'll tell my husband
country.
with your husband, they can be crabs together and you and I can go on vacation.
Oh, okay. I'm sure the crabs will love that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's throw a few cards. I feel that they're going to be safe. I think they're going to have a good time, Chris.
No, they're going to Hawaii, she said.
Lots of people going on vacation. I'm jealous, man.
I think they're getting good deals on their trips.
Flights are still a lot cheaper than what they were. So I know going to Hawaii from Ohio anyway is very expensive.
Oh, I have an aunt that her brother-in-law owns condominiums there, and so she takes different people in the family over.
Take care, Silver.
Yes, it was nice seeing you again, Silver.
And thank you, Stone Marble. I haven't had a chance to give you a shout out, but thank you for doing such a good job at moderating.
Yes.
Chris, do your siblings do they bicker a lot? I'm kind of picking that up in the cards a little bit, but I do think that they'll have a fun time. You know how siblings like to bicker? I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles for this situation. Could be your sister, or it could be them having the finances to be able to go. Ace of Cups is an energy crossing, so there's a lot of loving, a little bit. Okay. There's a lot of loving, fun energy with the Ace of Cups. I do get some fighting, though. At the bottom of the deck, I got the Five of Wands, and I did get the Ten of Swords, too. So they might bicker a little bit, but I see them being safe with the Star card, and I do see them going on the trip and having a blast with the Chariot. I do see that movement. And I get some more money cards. So they definitely worked really hard for this trip, and I think they're going to enjoy themselves.
Yeah, I get the Page of Wands along with the Three of Cups. Page of Wands, yes, they're going to be going together. It's going to be a good trip, and yet they're celebrating. They're going to have a lot of fun. Uh, they do need to watch with the Four of Pentacles. They need to watch their spending while they're on this trip because Hawaii is extremely expensive. And so they really need to watch their budgeting. So that they can really enjoy their time there.
Yeah.
When I get the Page of Cups, that also refers to a Page of Cup is abundance. It's a message of abundance, emotion. Yeah, they're going to have a good time. They're going to really enjoy themselves. And it's followed by the Six of Cups. Yeah, they're going to really have a good time. This is what Six Cups is, the illusion. Their cups are full anyways.
It's nostalgic.
Yeah, it's nostalgic.
Like childhood memories. Yeah.
And at the top of this card, there's an elephant, a flying elephant. So it's going to bring in memories for them. They're going to make some wonderful memories on this trip together. So, yeah.
You got a lot of cups too.
Really good time. Yeah.
Lots of water.
Lots of water. Well, if they're going to Hawaii, you got to get lots of water.
Get with this Ace of Cups too. You can't see it the best in here, but it's like the cups on like a sandbar with pretty tropical fish by it.
Yeah, we got the Three of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So there's all your water signs. They're gonna have a really good time, though. I see this as like very celebratory. Lots of fun. A lot of good memories. This is my Oz deck, if anybody wants to know.
All right. Well, I do think that they're going to have a fun time, Chris. And blessings to you and your family.
Yes.
You're all done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Connie D, are you still here? Because I might need a little bit of clarification with your question. Connie D's asking, I'm helping a friend with a book. Do you see this leading to other things? I'm not sure in like what regards, what they mean by other things.
Like she's helping her edit the book. That's what I'm feeling. Let me know if I'm correct there. I'm feeling like she's editing and helping her with her, maybe the plot lines, making sure everything's flowing correctly.
Do you mean, if you're still here, do you mean this leading to other books in the future or a relationship? Because that's what I was kind of thinking.
Is this a collaboration, a book that you're collaborating together and you're actually writing together? Yes, she said.
Guess what?
Yes, what? Yeah.
It just makes it a little bit easier if you're a little bit more specific with your question, Connie. And then
editing, collaborating.
Right. Or further books.
Or further projects together. Yeah. I'm hearing yes on you're going to be doing more projects together. I get a yes on that one. Oh, you're adding the script. Fun. So you're collaborating. You're helping her with the details, basically.
Okay. Like with the plot?
She said she's adding descriptions, so she's probably going through and editing and giving more visual picture to the storyline.
Well, the Two of Cups came flying out, so I definitely see more collaborations and partnerships. I wasn't sure when she was asking that if it was romantic at all, or if it's just a really good friendship between the two, and if that's what it was she was saying, leading to more. But I definitely see a partnership between you two and doing future collabs. I think it will help with your friendship, building your friendship too.
Yeah, I'm seeing that you're going to work on multiple projects together, and you're going to be even more involved with the next book.
I feel like it's 2 or 3 more books.
Yeah, you're going to be a lot more involved in the plot line, the storyline, the developing of characters.
Oh, she's helping with visual. Was I can't remember if I remember last time I did a reading, or we did a reading together. I know there was somebody that was saying that they were writing children's books. That would make sense if it was visual. Was that you, Connie?
Was that? I don't think it was Connie. I think that was somebody else.
It might have been somebody else.
Connie.
I don't remember.
Connie Brown is also writing a book. Was it you, Connie? Because I do remember there was another Connie we read for that was writing. Is this children's books? She said they're friends.
I'm not. I don't know if it's Connie's friend's book, but I am getting a warning a little bit in the cards. Just to be careful not to fight about money. I feel like there might be an argument about money with the books, or
right in the center of my reading is the 5 of Coins.
Oh, you're writing the books. Okay. I do get the Temperance card, so make sure that the balance is there between you two. I see you really putting a lot of effort and really planning a lot of great things for this book. Writing gives you inspiration, and you love the creative process with that. It really fuels you. And I get the Magician, so manifesting your desires and really accomplishing what you want to out of the book. But I do get a warning just to be careful not to fight with your friend about money, or make sure that how you're paying each other out with the book sales, that you have that already planned ahead of time.
Right. My cards are reflecting that too. It could cause some tension between you, something you need to discuss as you go into the next project. She said this one is a 500-page book, and she's doing the writing.
She says that there's no money involved, but I do think that there will be some sales.
It will be when you sell it.
Right.
So you need to both work equitably in that. I do get the Page of Swords. That's a yes card to me, that you'll be working together. I do see a little bit of conflict coming in here. You need to come to higher grounds and hear each other out when you're collaborating. Remember, everything's an ideal until you collaborate and come together, working together. Don't let this bind you up. Don't let it bind your friendship up and affect your friendship. You both need to stay open-minded. You need to hear each other out as you collaborate together. It's not a competition. It's something you're doing for the joy of writing, the joy of creating. In the center of the reading, I like I said, I got the Five of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like there's going to be some concern about how the money gets shared between you. You don't want either of you to feel like you're left out in the cold.
Connie says that it's his book, that there was no money involved. So I'm assuming she's just
right,
helping.
but as you sell the book, there will be money involved. So,
but it's his book, is what she's saying. So
right.
I'm thinking that this is probably on for future collaborations.
Right, and on future collaborations, as you go to collaborate, that's what you need to discuss is, okay, we're going to work on the next project together. We're both going to contribute X amount, how are we going to financially deal with this? And just be honest with each other. You don't have to make it a big tiff, a big fight or anything, but if you're on the same page going into the project, then it won't become an issue later on. But I do see this as being, with the Three of Pentacles, is being prosperous for you. You will make money on both the first book that you helped him with, and then as you collaborate on the next book and develop that next book and storyline together. I see that you're going to have, I'm feeling like you're going to have a lot of contributions into the next book. This one's you're just adding a lot of the fluff and the little things that he's missing. The next one, you're going to actually be involved with development of characters. And I keep on hearing you guys talking it out and almost role playing some of the characters as you're designing the storyline together.
Connie says that she's just helping to see if she could.
Yeah, I think that, yes, I feel like your collaboration is going to be very successful.
They're going to have 2 or 3 books with us.
Yeah, I'm seeing multiple projects together. The warning in the middle of my reading is don't fight. Come to an agreement of how you're going to financially distribute this so that you don't end up in this any negative energy. You want to allow your creativity to flow, so you want to take care of this step up front. And then, surrounding the reading is, you're going to make money. It's a yes, you're going to move forward with these projects, and you're both going to enjoy it, and you will sell these books.
I see Connie being really inspired and really loving to write, to fuel that passion inside of her. I see her really enjoying that. So
I think I'm feeling like in your collaboration, you're both going to be developing the major characters together, and you're sort of going to be playing that idea out verbally as you design the plot around these characters you design. It's almost like the characters are going to come to life for you. That's what I keep on feeling. I keep on feeling like these characters are going to have parts and elements of your inner selves put together. That they're going to be dynamic characters.
Could it maybe be a movie too, if you're seeing it being reenacted too?
Yeah, I keep on seeing them, almost role playing the characters while they're collaborating. Yeah, it could end up being a screenplay. I think you're going to really have a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah, I do too.
And you're going to be doing some writing separate and then coming together and meshing your ideas together. And yeah,
she says the second book is already written, so that's awesome.
Are you following that like a trilogy type plot line where you plan on building on an existing...
I was kind of feeling that, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's why I'm seeing the 3 books.
I realize I must be channeling some of this because I can't make out the words on the screen. I'm looking, I'm like, what does that say? The focus is coming in there.
Just look like scribbles for you.
All I can see is the words, and they're not. It's like looking at a foreign language. I know it's writing, but I can't formulate the words. What it's the context. Oh, there it is. Okay. I do that when I channel information.
Well, you're dyslexic, so.
Well, yeah, and I'm dyslexic
So
too.
it probably
But
doesn't
when
help.
I channel, I literally cannot read.
Yeah.
What's in the text because I'm standing on the other side of the veil.
She said she's surprising herself. Well, I think you're going to have a great time writing these books, Connie. Just, I think, like I said, I definitely feel the passion and the creative process you really enjoy and working with your friend. Just be mindful that, just not to get into heated arguments or and stuff like that, because
it's not worth
a lot of
fighting
passion.
over. Think of it as fun and enjoyment.
I think she's saying that.
I collaborated with my mom on a book, and it was so much fun. And one of the things I did is kept the storyline running in a flow, because sometimes when you write, you can get off in left field. And I'm like, no, you need to come back, and integrate this at a different spot,
Well, blessings to you, Connie. You're gonna have a fun time writing everything. So
yes, let us know when they're published. I'm an avid reader, so
I wish I made more time to read, because I do enjoy it, but I just feel like there's not enough hours in the day.
Yeah, I go through anywhere from 3 to 5 books a week. And I love Irish Granny and her book reviews. I get frustrated. I want her book list ahead of time because I read so much, and I've been really lucky with most of the books that she's reviewed. I've read most of them, or I'm in the middle of them when she goes to review them, and I can wait. But she has now done a couple that I haven't read, which I really would have liked to have read, and I finally went, oh, the heck with it. I'm saving $22, I'll listen to the review. I'll buy a different book. But that drives me crazy because I really do enjoy reading them. And this last book review she did, I'm not sure I want to read it because of it had some pretty gnarly context that she just sort of talked about but didn't go into the details of. I love her book reviews. Big shout out to Irish Granny. If you haven't watched her, go check her out. She's doing a lot of political books, but she also does some fun literature and stuff like that. She's very, very well read and does a lot of background research, and very bright woman. So.
Jessica, are you still with us? Jessica wants to know if we see her getting a new job soon. I feel like it's sometime in the spring. I'm feeling like March or May.
Yes.
But if she's not in here, we'll throw a couple cards and keep it kind of brief to try to answer a few more. So we'll probably be wrapping up here in a few. We've been on for an hour and a half.
Oh, have we? It's
yeah, she is. All right, Jessica.
Spring.
Yeah, I'm feeling spring. I'm feeling March or May. Something with a month with an M. One of those two. I'm feeling more towards March.
The birds, which led me to spring, and the tree is card number 5. Yeah.
That could be May.
I'm thinking May, possibly mid-May. The 3 cards I drew were the birds, the tree, and the stork, which would interpret as she'll be hearing about a new job sometime. It'll be have a strong foundation. Trees are strong, they're slow moving. They're rooted, so
Growth.
it will be a job. It'll be something that you can grow, and move up in. And the storks are moving, so I don't know if you'll be relocating for this job, or this job will involve maybe some travel or new opportunities. Storks also deliver. Storks deliver babies. I don't think you're having a baby unless maybe you're a nurse and you're going into the OB. You may be delivering babies. I don't know. But it's either travel or advancement, movement within the job, or travel within the job.
IKEA.
Yeah. So, yeah, it looks like, in the spring to May.
Yeah.
Well, May is still right. The brink is at the end of spring. Yeah, that's right.
She says that's discouraging, but we got to tell you what we see. Sorry.
No, I don't be discouraged by that though, because once you get it, it's going to be a good job. It's going to be a job that you get a good, strong foundation in. You don't want to, if you if you take a job sooner than that, it's probably not going to be the
The right
job.
job.
It's going to be
She's
turning
going through
you
some
over to
stuff right
something
now
better.
too. She's going through some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get the Tower as my first card for you, Jessica, so I definitely feel like there was a big sudden change or something unexpected that happened recently. Oh, so I'm assuming she's not working at the moment. So that would make sense with the loss of a job with the Tower. It was unexpected. I get be patient, that you will have the money coming in here soon with the Six of Pentacles. It will be exchanging hands. You need to you're still in the planning stages of where you want to go. So that's possibly why it's going to take a little bit longer for you. So be patient. You're still getting all of your ducks in a row to find that right job. But in the near future, I do see some change with the Death card. It's a new transition, a new job. So when you need to move. I'm sorry. It's always tough when, especially around the holidays, losing a job and all that. So, but I feel like you have some support and you have family that can help you, or friends that can help you for the next few months. Are you throwing a few more cards, Kathy?
Yeah, I am, because I wanted to.
I'll be right back while you do that.
I got the trust card. Trust that you're going to be moving in the right direction. You're going to be guided from your worry, your loneliness. Now you're being guided into the light. And I got the birds again. These are the birds rising up out of the cage, spreading their wings and flying. So this job is going to take you in the right direction. So don't let this stress you. I know it's hard to be out there looking. Just get a lot of applications out. Just think of each interview as a practice for the next interview, and get comfortable with it. You may be changing directions. You look like you're pretty young still. This is going to open some opportunities. I think you're going to find a really good job that's going to give you a lot of opportunities with my original reading. And it's going to give you growth and movement. And really, that's what you want in a job, someplace that you can grow and have opportunities to move forward. So trust that you're being guided in the right direction. When that job comes forward, you'll know that it's the right job, and it will open a lot of doors for you. So I do see that both sets of cards are showing really positive reading for you. So just hang in there. I feel like it's going to be a little tight, but financially you're going to be okay. Don't worry. Just stay focused on what opportunities are coming forward for you. And yeah. I just feel like it's when you do find that job, it's going to be a really great opportunity.
There's going to be some good money that comes with it.
Yeah. Growth and opportunities for advancement. You're going to be there for a while. It's not going to be, oh my God, I got to find another job. I can't stand this. It's not going to be that environment. It's going to be an environment where you can actually grow. They may give you additional educational opportunities. You may end up in an upward mobility type position where you step in from, you start at one level and you work your way up into a higher position. But I do see good opportunities coming forward. And who knows, maybe part of that New Deal plan.
Oh, that could be, yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of new job opportunities opening up with all the infrastructure bills. So I'm feeling like you're going to be going in a very different direction than you've worked in now.
I have questions. So we're like an hour behind, but I feel like the chat hasn't been too moving too much the last half an hour. Sorry, I had to go. My husband isn't home yet, and he's coming home from work, and he ordered dinner, and it was delivered, so the dogs are going off. So,
Yay!
grab that real quick. All right. You think one more question, and then we'll pull a card for the collective? Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Stone Marble, if you had a question, I think Stone Marble actually left.
I don't know. No, that last entry Stone Marble made was pretty recently, and
Oh, Stone Marble, what was your question about January? Is it too early to ask something? If you had a question, go ahead and resubmit it, and I'll get you.
Yeah, Jessica said she's staying with family right now.
Yeah, I was feeling that. Yes, Sassy Frost. Let's hit the like button if you could. I would greatly appreciate it. And please subscribe to my channel and to Kathy's Guided Light Tarot. We would appreciate that.
Yeah, Kevin and I and Sharon Lee from Nasty Women do a Sunday show.
Yes.
At 1:30 Pacific time, 3:30 Eastern time on Sunday afternoons.
Me and Kathy both do private readings. If anybody's interested in that, you can email us and reach out. Now go ahead, Stone Marble. Send your question. I might have missed it. I saw you ask something about being January, so. Thank you, George. I'm trying. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, George. Oh, okay. Here it is.
I see it.
You see it?
Okay. Can you be a little bit more specific, Stone Marble? Is it a career change, or what change are you?
What type of change are you?
A relationship or
relationship, home, work?
Yeah. Living situation, so house. Are you wanting to move?
Oh, I had a real big delay. You read it before it even popped up on my screen. Star Midnight said, we always stop just before her question. Can we sneak hers in too?
Yeah, resend your questions, Star Midnight, and we'll do both of your questions real quick.
We don't mean to, sorry.
No, I did a reading for Star Midnight. Star Midnight's
happy to make sure you get it in.
A really wonderful lady, so I'm sorry about that. Management here is awful.
Management here is awful.
Okay. I definitely feel all the stress and anxiety over the situation. Take care, Chris.
Yes, thank you for joining us today, Chris.
Yes. Stone Marble, are you thinking about maybe having to move in with family? Yeah, we had a good reading, Star Midnight. I'm sorry, I stopped right before your question. It's not intentional. Resend your question and we'll do one more after this. We've been on for almost 2 hours though, so you'll be the last one. All right. No. Okay. Well, I do feel that you will move. I don't think it's in January. I think it's a little bit out. Deb Cash, I normally I will be on Tuesdays around 4. So if you come early, submit your question and I should be able to get to it.
Yeah.
I see you getting through this struggle.
On Sunday.
Oh yeah,
and you can do the same thing. Come in early, put hearts around your question so we see it. And what was the name on that? I'll watch for her name.
Deb Cash.
Oh, Deb Cash. Okay.
Yeah, Kathy normally goes live at 4:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Pacific on Sundays.
Yeah.
And if I can, I try to jump on with her, but Sundays sometimes are a little crazy. So if anybody, we've missed your question, come on Sunday on Kathy's Guided Light Tarot.
Sharon Lee's usually on with me too.
Yeah.
So it's usually the three of us, but there'll be at least two of us. We really enjoy collaborating together. It's really good energy. Can I go ahead and go, or were you in the middle of a reading?
I was going to start, but if you want, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, if you've already started, go ahead.
I definitely see the situation right now being very burdensome, really stressful for you, Stone Marble. I'm not feeling if it will change by January. I feel like it's a little further out, spring's maybe beginning of summer. But this is a transitional period for you, and you are that butterfly flying out of all that chaos. I was asking about family because the Ten of Cups in my other deck is the loving family card. So I didn't know if there was maybe family that could help you out for a little bit. But I definitely get that fear and anxiety above you right now. Be patient because you are going to have fertile new beginnings in the future. And at the bottom of the deck, I got the Tower. So that's that upheaval that you're dealing with right now. There's something negative attached to that. It could be the management of the company. But be patient. It'll take you a little bit of time to walk up those steps, but once you get through the darkness, you'll be in the light. So I got your question, Star Midnight. Yeah, I'm feeling it sometime in the spring, maybe early summer. But I definitely feel that you're really nervous and stressed out about your living situation right now. It's really burdensome for you. There's something negative attached to it. I'm not really sure what that is, but be patient. There's some good positive changes coming, I feel. What are you picking up?
Well, I'm getting the spring.
Okay.
Yeah. I threw three a little. I was trying to get timing on this. Something to eating away at your current situation. And I'm getting the star going towards the spring. So it's going to be in the springtime. I don't see it in January. In the center of my reading, I wanted to pull the center first because it's the past life cards. And what I'm feeling in this card is your past life is you don't want to be moving in with family, going through all that past stuff again. You're trying to avoid having to go backwards to move forward. Right. You're wanting your independence. You're wanting your life to be moving forward and not living in your past. Right now you're just existing where you're at. You're not happy there, but you're existing. But you will be soaring. Once again, trust. This is what you need to do: is trust that things are going to be moving forward. I'm getting the Fool. To take a leap of faith. You're going to find that right place. You're not going to find a place where the management is lazy, isn't getting things done. Take that leap of faith when you put in applications in places that you may not even consider that you could afford. You might find that you get a great move-in deal or something like that makes it an affordable place. There's a lot of shifting with people moving right now because of COVID, because of changing of housing, changing of jobs. A lot of people are going through a lot of changes. I did throw some clarifier on this past thing. You're not wanting to live in the clutter of the past. You're needing your silence, your peace of mind, to be able to be within yourself. Right now, you're just taking it moment by moment. This is like a Pentacle card. It would be the Two of Pentacles. You're just looking for that balance.
Yeah.
In your life. And the final card that clarified where you need to be is This card is called the Mister. And what this is it's a lady. It's sort of a scary looking card. It's a lady and she's surrounded by all of her belongings, which has made her ugly. Because of all the things that are weighing her down. You need to release all that in the past and look moving forward to something better. You don't want to be stuck with the material things, the accumulation of all these things that are weighing you down. You need to let that stuff go. You're not keeping up with the Joneses. Release anything that's not serving you. So as you get ready to move, go ahead and you're going to be moving. Go ahead and do your spring cleaning. Get rid of all the clutter and things that aren't serving any purpose in your life. That way, when you do the move, one, the move will be easier, and two, you'll be starting fresh and anew. And you're not going to be packing all this past with you. You don't need all that past with you. If it's not serving you, there's no reason to pack it. So let that stuff go, donate it, whatever, sell it, donate it, whatever. It will give you this silence, this being able to live moment by moment and find that balance in your life. So, but yes, I am getting the springtime is the move. Good luck with the house hunting. I think you are going to find a wonderful
You'll
place.
be a lot happier at this new place.
And I'm feeling like, yeah, you're going to find this balance if you do the work. Do the work of getting rid of anything that's not serving you so that you can have that peace and that serenity. So your house is your home again, and it gives you that creativity and your, that re-energizing. And so you're not living in that past.
Blessings to you, Stone Marble. Thank you.
Blessings to you, Stone Marble, and good luck on the house hunting. I do feel like you'll find
a couple new joiners in here that were asking questions. We're going to do one last question for Star Midnight. We've been on for almost 2 hours. So Kathy goes live Sundays at 4:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Pacific. So I try to jump on with her. If you have questions, please come early, and Kathy would be happy to get your question. Or I normally go live on Tuesdays around 4:30. So try to keep an eye out and come early, and we'll get your questions answered next time, okay? All right, so we're going to do Star Midnight. I really like Star Midnight's energy. I did a personal reading.
The name too. Yeah, the name brings the energy with it, doesn't it?
Me and Star, I had a reading with Star Midnight, and she had a half an hour reading, and I think we were talking for almost an hour and a half because she's just got a very beautiful energy to her.
I love to get that. I love getting the private readings because it gives me a chance to get to know everybody.
Yeah.
I do the reading, but I also get to know who you are, and that connection is wonderful because I like to do the reading blind and then talk. And I'm not a talker, so I'm such a quiet, shy person. What do you see happening for me in the next 3 months, job-wise?
I remember, I don't really remember really clearly, but I remember Star Midnight's was laid off one of her jobs, and she's doing some temp work now. So it's not something that's like really secure that she's looking for. I remember I saw a new job for her, but I don't remember the time frame, if it was 3 months, but we can throw some cards and see what the energy looks like. I remember I told her to really manifest that new job, everything that she wants in it.
That's the plus side of working temp jobs too, is you get a feel for different things that, and different types of companies and stuff. And gives you, it's a great way to build a resume up some. And who knows, you may go to work temporarily for a company that you really like and get picked up to. You never know.
She says that she's planning on. Oh, I didn't say that you were planning on moving, Star Minute. Sorry. I'm confused. She says that she plans on moving in a year and a half. So, were you wanting us to read on you moving or your job? All right. Well, I guess we'll just see.
Jay's in the house.
Yes, we had a good reading, Star Midnight. Like I said, I really liked working with your energy. I have a half an hour reading, and we were chit-chatting for like an hour and a half, so it was fun. Okay. Did you throw some cards, or?
Yeah, I did on this 3 months. Right now, I'm feeling like your 3 months are sort of a little on the chaotic side. I think that's because you are working temporary. You're doing a lot of clinging to your past. My feeling of this clinging to your past is you're just using your experience that you've already had and doing the same type of work again and again and again. The next card I get is the mind, and I'm sort of feeling like you're feeling that chaos. It's just stressful. The uncertainty, the constant changes. About the time you get comfortable, the period over. You're looking for more control in your environment and what you want to do, but you haven't really decided totally what it is you want to do. I think you need to go within to source. You need to manifest this new job, what direction you want to go. I'm getting that you will find the answers within. You need to talk to your guides, make pros and cons of what you do, what your skills are, and what direction you want to move into. Look at opportunities of maybe picking up some more experiences, spreading your wings a little further, trying some new things in different temporary jobs. Even see if you can land jobs that you'd like to test out that you haven't worked in. Talk to the placement manager there and say, I'm looking for more growth opportunities, gaining some more skills, so that you're not just repeating, general office work, or I don't know what you do, but you're not working in just one little niche. You're wanting to be able to expand your horizons so you can get a better focus on what it is you're wanting to do, so that you can land that permanent position and have a better focus. But you will be able to manifest that job you want. In regards to moving into a new job, let me see if I can get a time frame of when work becomes a little more permanent for you.
I was feeling I don't feel like it's the next 3 months, but I'm feeling maybe next 6 months. I was feeling more like June, May, June. But you have awesome cards here. When Kathy's done, I can.
Yeah, I'm looking at I got the 6 of Hearts to the 8 of Clubs. I'm looking at within the year. The first card I drew was a 23. That would mean approximately 23 months. But the card numbers are 6 and 8, so sometime between June and August. So this summer, you'll probably be finding that and that's the star card and the park card, which sort of is a public, something in public services, maybe. Star meaning the star will be shining on you. So yeah, I do think you will find a job. You will manifest that job sometime in June to August. Remember, tarot isn't exact.
Right.
But
I know that she was looking to get out more into the public too.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. All right, Star Midnight. I think her name is Yvonne, but I've had a few readings. She's in the planning stages right now, but she's getting there. She's waiting for this job to come in. Waiting for your ship to come in. So she's done the work. She's just actively waiting for it to come in. I get the Chariot, so I do see movement into it. It could also be the move that you're talking about. I see that happening. This job that that you're going to get, it's going to be really inspiring for you. You're going to have a lot of passionate energy towards this job. It's very creative, something that you're going to really enjoy doing. See, being a little battle weary from your past job experiences, standing your ground and staying in your light, speaking your truth. But the energy above you is a celebration. This is the job that you've been waiting for. And Spirit's also telling me, I know I told you before, continue to manifest that. Put out into the universe everything that you want in a job. All the good things, don't manifest negative, because it doesn't work that way.
I don't.
They don't hear the right.
And what you don't will be what you get.
And at the bottom of the deck, I do get the new job with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's coming. Just try to be patient, Star Midnight. You're going to be all right. It's going to be something that really fuels you and something that really inspires you. So I was feeling May or June. So it feels like end of spring, beginning of summer for me.
I got June to August. So yeah.
Yeah.
I threw 3 character cards. I got the Explorer, the Baby Angel, and Fire. I think you're exploring your opportunities now. You've got the Baby Angels on your side, and you're going to be on fire when you get this job. So
that's that fiery passion too.
Fiery passion, yeah. That you threw in that card with the gal that's sleeping in there. I love that card. It's so free. So, what deck is that? Is that the Light Seers deck you're using? Or
yes. This Light Seers.
Yeah.
That deck really resonates with me. I use that in my Arcanum deck probably the most. Yeah. But I was told to pull out my Wild Unknown deck, which, like I said before, I used for a lot of political readings. So I felt like the energy was a little tainted on it, but it worked okay for me earlier. So we're going to try using it again. Because I really
love the energy of these cards. They read quite well.
The Light Seer?
No, the Ashwell.
Oh, the new one that you got, yeah.
The new ones I got. I'm still getting to know the cards, but they have really great energy. The more I use them, the more they'll become zen. I'll be zen with them. Because I just this is my first reading today with these cards. And yeah, my go-to decks are the Arcam, and then one I didn't even use today is my Raphaelite, my pre-Raphaelite, which is my guide is a shaman that works under Raphael, and so he is my archangel that I work under. That does a lot of the guiding spiritually with me, and you work under Raphael also.
Mm-hmm.
We're both healers, and so we both light workers, and well, you're a Reiki worker, I'm a light worker, same difference. Are we going to draw one last card for the collective?
Yes, let's do one for the collective. You're welcome, Sir Midnight. Blessings to you.
A surrender card.
I'm going to do a postcard from heaven, so.
Yeah, I don't know why I knew you
from not from heaven, from spirit.
Yeah, I love that deck. These are the two favorite decks. You should pull a light card too. Try that out. Oh, you're gonna need to, you want to work with those more before you start using them, right?
That was my thinking, but I do love them. They are very pretty cards. Kathy sent me these postcards from Spirit as a gift, and she also sent me the Secret Language of Light deck. And these cards are just so pretty in here, but I haven't really worked with it too much yet.
And if you do like
the energy
with oracle cards, and you like meditation, I highly suggest the Secret Language of Light cards, because along with the oracle readings, there is great journaling and meditation work that goes with each card. So it's sort of a combination of one we share the messages with as an oracle, but it's also one we can do a lot of personal work with, meditating, which is why I bought him for Kevin, because I know he's doing a lot of different energy work and meditation work. And I thought I love this deck. I've gifted this deck to numerous friends because I fell in love with it when I got it. And so I love giving that deck as a gift. And in fact,
they're beautiful cards.
That's what I should do, is gift that deck. Maybe I'll do that, is order that deck. I'm trying to figure out. When I hit 200, I'm like 25 viewers from 200, and maybe I'm closer than that today. As soon as I hit 200, I'm going to be doing a deck giveaway, and the 3 decks I've got to give away are my go-to decks are the Aquarium deck, the Pre-Raphaelite, and the Light Seers are the decks I've ordered for the giveaway. And then when I these are the smaller playing card size decks, and I'll print out the books for whoever wins, because they don't come with the books. But I'll go ahead and print them out because they can run about 100 pages, so I don't mind doing that. And then when I hit 500, I'm going to do a couple of the oracle decks.
Nice.
And a couple of the smaller decks. I ordered them in bulk. Ordered a bunch of decks. So anyways.
Once I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, I'm just a little under 900. I will be giving away 2 30-minute tarot readings for my subscribers. So please subscribe so I can get up to that 1,000 mark. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, what was that, Kathy?
I'll probably give readings out too. I do that all the time anyways.
Yeah. Well, my message from Spirit is you are magic. It's got a pretty dragonfly on it. Spirit wants you all to know, dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break wide open. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, even more remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than before. Love heals all. They want you to know we are all loving you, sending you love always and forever. So I feel like this was definitely meant for somebody in our group today. So
And
it's important to feel that loss and to really to get through that pain.
Yeah, it's funny because the cards that I pulled sort of resonate with that. I was told to pull 2 cards, not 1, but they're nice short cards. So the first one was Surrender to Passion.
Ooh.
I love that, light on the heart chakra.
Mm-hmm. Fiery.
And it says, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let them flow. And the second card that I pulled was Surrender to Unhealthy Relationships. That's a good piece of advice all by itself. Let go of a relationship that doesn't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and surround yourself with positive people. That's most definitely a great piece of advice. So
Yeah.
step away from the toxic people in your life, because you want your friends, family, loved ones, and people you have around you surrounded in the light and helping you with that positive energy.
Sometimes it's hard. I mean, I know from my own personal experience with family that I've had to cut out of my life. It was just very toxic for me. So I'm
And
much
when it's
happier with
family, it's very,
people out of
very
my life.
difficult.
Yeah. But sometimes it's you need to cut that out to just get some peace in your life.
That was it. I was telling you earlier I had gotten a funny hit when you said that. What was that? It was talking about my guy was talking about
When I was reading my cards for the collective.
yeah, but my guides, I had gotten a hit before we had come on. I told you I'd gotten a really strange hit for somebody, and then I couldn't remember it, and it comes and it goes. It was about relationships with family, and it was letting go of the tapes that we hear that we were raised with, that constantly being put down, the messaging that like you carry as a burden on your back. You're not good enough. You can't achieve those negative messages that we get from family and
That we hold on
negative people
to
in our life. And we need to let those go, and not carry those tapes, destroy those tapes, because that's not the truth. The truth is we are what we bring to ourselves and what we achieve. Never believe that you aren't good enough, you aren't successful enough. That's somebody else's baggage and opinion. Don't allow somebody to weigh you down with that kind of energy. And that was the message I kept on hearing this morning, was don't let that negativity weigh you down. Let that go. And it's that surrender of toxic relationships. And so now I understand why that theme kept coming back up. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you.
We love you all.
Yes, thank you all so much for stopping in.
Yes. Please like, subscribe. Also subscribe to Ron Unconditional Love and Herc and Sheila Inquisitive Tarot and Nasty Women and Sharon Lee. our other partner in crime, will be opening a new channel soon, and I don't think she's announced the official name yet.
I haven't heard anything yet, but
I have, but I'll tell you after we go off.
okay.
I like it. It was one that
was the one that we talked about beforehand? Remember we were talking about
no,
it?
it's about color now.
Got it.
So
all right, everyone. Well, we both love you all so much, and we're all sending you blessings. And I can't wait to see you all next week, and on Sunday, hopefully, on Kathy's channel.
And if you didn't get your question in today, we're sorry. But do come in on Sunday. We will be on Sunday at 1 o'clock, 4:30 Eastern time, 1:30 Pacific. What side of the world do I live on? Pacific time. I'm under a lot of stress right now. My husband's recovering from surgery, so my head's not always there. So anyways, it was great reading with you today, and
yeah, same.
Join us. So.
All right. Well, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.